Lek Fai mountain. I'm going to turn this around. We'll get a look at the other side. Hopefully the internet is better here than it was on the other side. I was walking in, there's towers all over and I kept losing them. So let me turn this around. Should be coming up right now. Yeah, you can sit down there. Go ahead and take a look around here. So we're at the other side of the mountain. Still Hin Lek Fai. I don't know if anybody's seeing this, hearing it. I'm gonna take a look. Got a little dangerous getting around here.
Not hear anything.
Can you hear me, CJ, or no?
But I not hear anything.
That might be you.
Yeah, okay. Be careful.
All right, so just gonna come out here and hang. Sorry guys, I'll show you what I walked up here in just a second. But we are looking down. Oop. This is what I just walked up. There's CJ. Say hi, CJ.
Morning, all. Happy New Year.
Okay, so we're back. Hopefully we end up getting a little bit better reception over here. I'm just going to kind of hang out at the rock here. See the golf course down below. A lot of folks playing golf. Don't forget that thumbs up, guys, again. Sorry. That's the Hilton right in front of us. Hazy, hazy, hazy. It's probably from the burn off, I would say. Looks like a big old boat out there. Is that a warship out there, CJ? It's a big boat out there. I don't know what it is.
Or a beat, right?
Way out.
Okay.
Yeah, that's there should be two of them out there. That's for the king. That's the palace, right by the pier. See the pier?
Uh-huh.
There's two of them.
Pier Hua Hin, no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's two of them. They have them out there because that's restricted water. You know, when you're on your beach, you can't walk.
Yeah, past the
in front of
palace.
The palace.
Yeah.
That's a warship, and then there's another one off to the
So now that's
left.
Cha'am all the way down here. You can keep going. So that's the resorts and stuff, beginning of the resorts all the way down there. 9 folks here. Please hit the thumbs up for me. We are looking. Here, let me go down. Sorry. Having a rough day so far today. The Forza wouldn't start this morning. I think I need a battery in my remote. We got out here. Look, the sky's back this way. Looks so blue. But we're looking and it's hazy. So the camera's filtering out all the haze. This is Hua Hin. At one time, all this wasn't here. When I first came here from Cha'am all the way up to here was probably 20 kilometers of nothing. Now it's straight through all buildings.
The train.
Train station right over here, not too far, right by the golf course. You can see the station over here. I don't know if you see right on the back end there, right past the haze. The train station's there. Hope everybody's having a good morning or afternoon or evening, wherever you are. Let me go back out. Yeah, having a rough morning. Forza, I couldn't get to work. I think my remote's dead. Come on out here. Towers everywhere, nobody here. Elizabeth Wortham, welcome. We are in Hua Hin, Thailand. We're at the top of Hin Lek Fai mountain. Nice area here. It's very hazy, and I'm probably believing that this is coming down from way up north where they're doing the burn-offs. If you come on down here a month early, it's not bad. Hi, Paul. Welcome back. Thank you. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, please, everybody. Okay, Elizabeth. Welcome, Elizabeth. Glad to have you here. Enjoying the views from the top of Hin Lek Fai. Big city. Hua Hin at the bottom. Used to be a fishing village 25 years ago. And now it's not. Now it's just huge sprawling city. Lots of tourism here. You can see the mountains go back. One of the favorite things out here is golfing, and you can see right below us is the golf course. Independent channel, hi, welcome. Good to see you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. And please don't forget to hit that thumbs up for me. Helps the algorithm. Even if you're here for only a few minutes or a few seconds, hit the thumbs up for me. And that is the Gulf of Thailand out there. If you follow Highway 4, Route 4 all the way down, it'll take you from Bangkok all the way down to Hat Yai, the same road, and that's the main road that goes by over here. Big road. Yeah, we went ahead and started a live stream. There's literally towers everywhere here, and I couldn't go ahead and get a signal. Crazy. Maybe it's the height, I don't know. But it seems like we're getting a decent signal here, so I'll let it play for a little bit. Let everybody get a nice view of the city. This is the northern part of Hua Hin here. This has really boomed in the last 10-15 years. Skies look so blue, but I'm looking right now and it's all haze covered. Maybe a little bit later, an hour or so, the haze will burn off. So pretty here. Later this week, we're heading down to Chompan, about 4 hours south. Been a little while since we've been there. 3 people hit the like. There's 15 people. Please hit that like, guys. I don't know if you guys can see the boat. Now, CJ said that boat is out there all the time. I don't know if you guys can see that way out there. And he said that's because the King's Palace is just to the left of that boat, where you see that big Navy boat there. Hi, Julia. So that's all the way out in the Gulf. I'm sorry it's shaking because I'm zoomed in so much. But that boat is there to guard the King's Palace. I've never seen it out there before. CJ said it is, and you can see one on the other side. So they got one on each side guarding the King's Palace over here. Pretty cool. So I happen to have Wi-Fi here, it seems. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, guys. I can hear the schools from up here. Saturday, and they still got things. Oh, I know what that is. I hear them talking. That's going to be, they got the vote going on here this weekend. Big vote, big vote. Thank you, Julia. Yeah, towers everywhere up here, and I got 0 connection. That's kind of hard to believe. You see the golf course down here. Looks a bit dry right now. I'm looking, everything looks kind of brown. There's several, about I think 4 or 5 golf courses here, ranging from cheap to very expensive here. A big building right there, that's the Hilton Hotel. I showed you that before walking down Hua Hin Beach. That's the Hilton. That's probably the premier hotel in Hua Hin. We walked down by a whole bunch of wrong way, guys. Sorry. Trying to get this at a better angle. Oop, sorry. So that's the Hilton.
Big hotel.
I think that's a condo. That's one they were building last year. Cal said big hotel. It's all done. The only high rise in town over here. They were building that last year. All finished. They're building one over by the Holiday Inn on the north end of Hua Hin. Train's getting ready to go. I just heard it. Kind of keep your eyes open. Maybe you'll see it pulling off. Train station is right there. It's amazing how hazy it is today. Right behind these trees is the train station. So Viewpoint 2, yeah. I just had no connection over there, no internet. I don't know why. There's literally so many towers on this mountain, and actually I can even see a tower right here. So I mean, you know, if you're figuring it out, there's towers all over here, and I can't get any connection. So you can see many towers here. Beautiful day. Started off being pretty chilly here. I think it was 68 when we left. It's probably every bit of 70 or so. I hear the train going, but I don't see it. Oh, there it goes. I don't know if you guys can see the train. Let's see. Moving right there in the background. We've taken that several times to Bangkok and back. My favorite way of traveling other than my motorbike. You can see it right there rolling by. Train rolling on through. On its way to probably Bangkok. Next stop will be Hua Hin. All the big hotels are sold out for the holiday or for the
Train, see that? What is it, train?
yeah, I'm filming the train. Yeah, I'm trying it again, Dave. Julia Cohen 733 sent laughing disco. Okay. Thank you, Julia. Appreciate it, my dear. Yeah, so the train will take you all the way into Bangkok. It's about a 3.5, 4-hour ride at least. If you take a van or a car, much quicker, but the roads are just atrocious here. Yeah, I came to the other side. I was on the northern side, and I had no internet. Over here it seems like it's working, so I'm kind of just hanging here. I haven't decided to walk. There you go. Thank you, Julia. Appreciate the gift. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, and even if you did on the earlier one, please hit it again on this one. I'm gonna go for a coffee after we're done here. I'm a little bit bummed that the live stream isn't what I wanted it to be, but it's okay. You can see the skies look so blue on the camera, but when I'm looking up, it's all haze. Dave, you need to keep your haze back up north where it belongs. It's coming this far down already. Usually we don't see that too much. Usually pretty clear out here. There's all kinds of stuff. I was trying to pick out some different places this way, like the Big C, but I can't see any of that over here. I think you got to go around the mountain. How you come on down here and go around?
There's the second boat. You see that tower?
Yeah.
And then just to the
Yeah.
right. Okay, and then that one there. So
Yeah, I'd seen them both. CJ's here. I want to say the Big C, you have to turn. You come on down this way here. You have to go back that way, but there's a Big C over here. All kinds of stuff down at the bottom. Area's growing. Bangkok Hospital's this way, all the way down. It's all the way down to Petra, so, huh? Yeah. No, you're right back that way. Hua Hin Hospital. Hua Hin Hospital is 3 hospitals. Hua Hin Hospital is down this way. You've got San Paulo and Bangkok are both this way. So that's where all the hospitals are here. Turn that fan the other way. Blow all this haze back to where it came from, Dave. So this is kind of like the tourist district, right where you see the big hotel in front of you. That is Bintabat. So that's Old Town. You've seen me do walks around Old Town before. Really cool area. Got some clubs, some restaurants, some high-end restaurants down there too. You can spend $100, $150 at some of those restaurants downtown. So that's dollars, not baht. Some of those places are pretty expensive. Orawan, welcome. Thank you for coming. Good to see you. Yuritai, what'd she say? What is it? Oh, okay. Sawadee Kap. Sawadee Kap to you. Good to see you. So we are at Hua Hin. So anybody who's wondering where Hua Hin is, this is where we live. This is our city, our town. First time I came here many years ago, it was just a little fishing village. And it's boomed into this major metropolis now. I think in another few years. Hey Mike, good to see you. I think in another few years this is probably going to end up being another Pattaya, sadly, but it is getting busy. So how's Australia, Mike? Summertime for you ought to be beautiful down there. So I got a couple Aussies here, Paul and Mike. Already the second stream. I came up here and I kept losing signal, so I found a good spot. So I'm just sitting here, so hope you guys accept my apology, but I'm not going to go ahead and walk around here. I don't want to lose the signal again, and it's pretty nice, and I can just sit up here and enjoy the view today. 18 folks, give me a thumbs up, please, guys. I'll never make $1 million unless you do. Yeah, never. Traveling Fools, welcome. Good evening back home. We are in Hua Hin, looking down the coastline. Awesome place here. You don't have everyday part of life, Dave? You ought to have them. Fun channel. Fun Aussie. If you guys aren't subscribed to Everyday Part of Life, please do. Hop on in there and say hello. Good channel. Same thing with Traveling Fools, CJ in Paradise, Paul in Asia. Guys are welcome to drop your channel here. Please do. I think most of you guys subscribe to each other, but are they really? Good. Go Indiana. Indy against the Canes. I've been rooting the Canes the whole time. Awesome. Very cool. I mean, be happy if Indy gets in there. Every once in a while, it's time for that blind squirrel to find a nut, and that's Indiana this year. They're a good team. There you go. If anybody wants to drop their channel, please do. Hopefully you get some new subs. CJ came up here this morning with me. Luckily he found me before I moved. Sit here and look out at the water for a little bit. That right in front of us is the Hilton. Mike, when you were here, you stayed just to the right of the Hilton. Beautiful hotel there. That's kind of like the popular area. Centura, right? I think that's where you stayed. Stayed at the Centura. Beautiful place right next to the Hilton. Two premier places here.
5 o'clock already still foggy. No?
Yeah, I would think it would be burning off, but I guess it is a little bit.
Great now.
It is burning out a little bit. Yeah, it's what you were saying. I never been in there. You told me it was a nice place, so I've kind of recommended it, but when people come to Thailand, they expect to spend 500 to 1,000 baht, and I think that's a little bit more there. So this is the second stream of the new year. I'm pretty sure I'll do one from one of the beaches down in Chompan. Maybe from the resort, depending on where we're at. Good info, CJ. A little bit breezy up here, but makes for a nice day. Wonder where that trail goes. We might have to walk on that trail sometime. See that trail down there, honey? I don't know where that goes. Yeah, it goes probably next to the golf course, and they probably won't let you out there.
Walk past train come here.
Yeah, it could be something. But that golf course goes all the way back right up to all the way up to the train station. The golf course goes just behind it, and it comes all the way down here. I don't know which hole this is. I'd have to ask some of my golfer friends that play here a lot. But you can see it looks a little bit brown, but there's definitely greens here and stuff right in front of us. So for all you golfers, if I kill the golfers, they'll lock me up and throw away the key. Where is that from? Anybody familiar with Caddyshack? Bill Murray?
Maybe can drive bicycle.
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. Might be a nice ride if it is. We can take our bikes out here. I haven't seen any single track, and that looks like it's kind of, might be a little bit of something, but it might be also private property though. That little trail there. See, the trail runs all along here, all the way along the golf course. Clearing up a little bit. From the other side, you could see Kautakib. Can't quite reach it from here, and I don't want to walk on back because I think I'll lose my signal again. A little bit bummed about today. Not a great morning for us so far. Came out, my Forza wouldn't unlock, so I think my remote has a dead battery. My niece is going on a cruise, leaving tomorrow. She was here earlier, Julia. She's doing a nice cruise to the Bahamas, Cozumel, anywhere to get out of that slush and crap in Michigan. I love Michigan in the summer. I don't like it so much in the wintertime. Had enough of the winter. Now, CJ pointed out the boats, but I never realized they were there. But you can see them all the way out
Yes,
here.
Paul, I'm out here too.
There's the CJ's out here. Sorry, guys. And there's a boat out there. And there's another one on the other side here. And in between is the King's Summer Palace or Summer House. 60 today, huh? Still be much nicer getting them down to the Bahamas and to Cozumel where it's 80, 85. Hop in the pool on a boat. Who's the cruise on, Julia? You doing Carnival, Norwegian, Royal? Done quite a few of them. I think Royal Caribbean has the hugest ships now. I think they got the largest one out of all of them right now. I seen a picture. They had the Titanic next to the largest ship that's made today, and it was minuscule. Royal Caribbean, okay. Well, we've been on Norwegian, and we've liked Norwegian quite a bit. Norwegian was very nice. We've also been on Holland America. That was for old people, so that's not for you guys. You guys would want to go on something with younger folks. Once again, I'll point out here, this is Cha Am. So whenever you guys see me do a video from Cha Am, it's all the way, that's the resort just starting there, and that's where the beach is, where all those big buildings are way down there. So that is Cha Am all the way out there. Resorts are along the water. Nice walk. Legend of the Seas, okay. Is that the brand new one, the big one, Julia? Yeah, it's nice. I wish it wasn't so hazy, but to be expected, I guess, in the morning. You got the mountains behind, you got the breeze from the ocean or from the Gulf coming in, so it's holding everything up here. Hoping this doesn't turn into another Beijing or LA. It's so much traffic here and all the smog just hangs. Is the Legend of the Seas their big ship, Julia? Is that the biggest one? I know I was watching, me and Cal were watching some cruise ship video the other day, just watching how big they have. Some of them have go-kart tracks, and what else do we see? They got the water slides that go out over the ocean as you're traveling. Come on, guys, hit that thumbs up for me. 90 you here, only 6 likes. Doesn't take but a second to tap the thumbs up. Part 2 of today's live stream. The other one I might just go back and delete because it was pretty broken up. I'll probably be doing one from Chompan. We're leaving Tuesday, Wednesday. We're going to be gone to Chompan, so taking a ride 4 hours away. Oh, I've been on several cruise ships. Beautiful, dude. It's when you choose your ports, you choose ports that you want to spend a day and not more time. You don't want to go. I wouldn't recommend going to some place like St. Thomas or St. John's because they're great cruise ports, but you can actually do so much over there between snorkeling and that type of thing. You want to do places that you get in and get out. Love cruise ships. Now I don't even know. It's been so long. I know before they had meals included. They had breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks on the deck all day long. You know, you could go ahead and get hamburgers, hot dogs, all kinds of stuff like that. Then they started adding all the other restaurants, and I'm not sure if you've got to pay for the other restaurants or if you can go ahead and eat there the same as the regular restaurants. I know you got to pay for a drink package if you want to do alcohol or stuff like that, but they do give you iced tea and juices and stuff like that. Before, cruising wasn't too bad. Now I've heard people go ahead and cruise and they end up with a $1,000 drink package, $1,000 bill for drinking by the time they get back. Buffet style food all the time. You guys are taking a windjammer, huh? So that's the one with the big sail, Julia? That's pretty cool if you're taking that. At least I think that's what that was, windjammer. Or is that a name of a cruise ship now? They used to have a cruise company, Windjammer, and it had about 6 or so huge-ass sailboats. Beautiful day out here. I have a cousin that lives back in Montana. I've seen some pictures from back there. Lots of snow. Lots of snow. I said, nope. I'll take the sun and sand. I don't need the snow. All right, looking down. Check out the golf course. Everything again. Not a lot of folks. Kick back and enjoying a day here. We'll head out to coffee in a little bit. Have our coffee and see if I can't get the battery in the the golf course done. See if I can't get the battery changed. So that is Hua Hin from the top of Hin Lek Fai. Yeah, there's a little temple there. If I can zoom in, you can see a standing Buddha. Sorry if it's wobbling so much, it's windy and I got it zoomed in, but there's a temple with a standing Buddha on it. Pretty cool. Yeah, I like doing my my live streams once a week, catch up with all my friends that I don't get a chance to talk to. This way I can go ahead and talk. They can ask me questions and we can answer. They have a specialty restaurants that you can pay to go to. Yeah, that's what I was hearing. Yeah, it is beautiful from up here, fools. I got to get you guys when you're heading on back to Indonesia. You going to Java. You got to stop on through here. We'll meet you and show you around a little bit. I know you've been to Pattaya before, but I don't think you've been to Hua Hin. It's on the other side. You actually go straight across this is the Gulf, and if you go straight across, Pattaya is almost directly across from us. It used to be about a 2-hour boat ride, and then COVID happened and they canceled the boat ride, so you can't get from one to the other. You have to take a bus. There's the Aussies talking about stuff I don't know. Still hazy, foggy day here. It is already 9:30, so hopefully it starts burning off quickly and everybody can get out of it. It's the craziest thing. They have all kinds of reservoirs and lakes and stuff here. And back in the States, we'd have jet skis and boats and everything you can imagine going up and down. Over here, there's virtually nothing out on the water. And I'm sure it's just that people can't afford boats. But you would think that there would be some farang or somebody here that would be buying boats and going on out there. Such a pretty day. Every day has been like this for the last month and a half, 2 months. Wake up in the morning nice and sunny, not too hot. Nights are very cool, very enjoyable, good sleeping weather. But in another month or so, probably mid-February, it starts turning hot. Then the air goes on. Hope everybody's having a good morning or evening wherever you are. Paul and CJ, it's morning, and for Mike, it should be morning, and Julia, it's evening. What time are you leaving in the morning, Julia, if you're still here? Got an early flight?
Now she go everywhere.
Yeah, traveling. She's on doing her cruise. She loves cruises.
And
Where?
yes.
Okay, she said I had an ant crawling on me.
I heard.
So we're all just, I think CJ's out filming, running around. Back here, schools, temple behind us. So much to see in Hua Hin.
She go what how much is been.
I don't know what the cruise costs anymore. I used to get a discount because I work for the airline. I was asking how much a cruise costs. How much did your cruise cost, Julia, if you're still here? They quite expensive now? I know I used to go on them and we used to get a discount because we get them last minute deals working for the airline. So, you know, they'd give you a week cruise for, you know, $400 per person. So you get a room for two for, you know, $800, and that includes all your food and stuff. So you couldn't beat it. Hop on a cruise at the last minute and go see. It was how expensive are the cruises? Cal wanted to know how expensive are the cruises now. I was telling her when me and Cindy used to go on the cruises years ago that they were for airline employees, and you could go ahead and go on a cruise for virtually $450 a person, but you had to get your own airfare down. Of course, we flew standby, so it was always kind of easy, but I don't know what cruises run nowadays. Are you going for a week or just for a few days? Nice day, beautiful day. Just depends on the destination you want to go. Okay, that's why last minute deals, that's what we used to get offered, a website called Dargle. And it was basically for airline employees or travel agents. And they would go ahead and they would give you, they'd have rooms open on a cruise line or so. And you could, mostly they were inside rooms, and they would be like $400 a day or $400 a cruise for a week. 6 nights and paid. Okay, well, that's good. And the girls were free, so that's cool. I mean, I guess if you're figuring a family of 4 taking a cruise or going on vacation for a week, by the time you pay for room and gas and food and everything else, you're paying at least that much. So it's not that bad of a deal, and you're going to a bunch of places you want to visit. Cruise ships are awesome. Beautiful day up here. Hope everybody's having a great day back there too. If you haven't hit the thumbs up, please do. I'm going to turn around real quick here and show you where we came from. There's Cal. Say hi, Cal.
Hi.
She's sitting down on the rocks. There's CJ. He's hiding up in the back. We came all the way down from the top of the mountain, so we had to navigate. The first place had real nice area to sit at. We couldn't get to. Yeah, they don't have no chairs here. No chairs to sit here. All right, we're going to go a little bit longer, and then I'll probably go ahead and let everybody get on with their morning. Still amazed at seeing those boats out there. I never knew they were there. CJ did. I didn't know they were there. Like, I walk up and down that beach all the time. You'd think I'd see them. Kids are free till 12. Now maybe I can pass Cal off as a kid. we were at Costco before, and she went up to get one of the free samples, and they wouldn't give it to her. They asked her where her parent was. Too funny. All right, guys, let me turn this around. All right, I got basically 40 minutes here, and I had about 10 or 15 earlier. I wanted to make a nice little video here, but with no internet, I couldn't do it. I appreciate everybody coming back, seeing as how this is like a restart of the video. We'll be trying to do one from Chompan maybe on Wednesday or so. I'll get up early and I'll walk out on some of the beaches there, and I'll try and do a live stream. So hopefully some of you guys will come back and visit. And for now, I'll go ahead and say goodbye. Have a great morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you are. And I appreciate y'all. Take care, folks.